A daredevil group of young friends, including sisters Paige and Lindsay, run a travel vlog together. They decide that in order to boost their viewership, they should go on an illegal snorkeling trip in a beautiful cove. When their plane crash lands into the water instead, the group finds themselves surrounded by fierce, frenzied great white sharks. With an island in the distance, the group must survive the elements and the menacing sharks long enough to swim to shore, but the aggressive sharks are determined to take them out first. That's just straight up not true. I mean, there is an island, but they never attempt to swim to it.
No, not once. Also, she doesn't run it with her sister. It's her sister's thing that she's just kind of been pulled into.
Yes.
They don't co-run the thing.
Yeah, it's like a big element that her sister has never done this stuff before, but she's just trying to, like, appeal more to her, like, more successful sister.
Yeah. Well, in the words of the characters, they're clickbaiting their videos because we are entering new media, folks. Vlogs, blogs, etc. Instagram, Facebook. This is a movie for all the influencers out there.
Dude, this just screams, I'm a 50-year-old screenwriter and I don't know how the internet works and I wrote a script.
It also screams like 2014. Despite coming out in like 2019. Like there's something about the specific like level of new media bullshit that just feels like it's 5 or so years old.
We are introduced to our gang of vloggers who lead a YouTube channel called The Lit Life.
Okay. Hilarious because
me and Evan did not hear it.
Yeah, we missed it when they first said it and we heard it at the very end.
I don't know if they say it before the very end, because that's the only time I caught it. And it's during this dramatic scene. Okay, it's so funny. Yes,
as we'll get into. But yeah, I thought we just missed it. But if you didn't hear it anyway, then maybe they just don't mention it.
I don't know. The thing about this movie is it just kind of washes over you, much like the oceans of the world.
You mean the waters of a pool? Of your local swimming pool?
They are all on an island. This was shot in Thailand, I believe, and they're prepping up for their illegal flight to a no-go zone where you just can't dive, probably because, I don't know, fucking sharks.
It's like a wildlife sanctuary.
Yeah.
So.
And they find this is going to be a very good idea to put on YouTube, and I mean, favorite of the show, Joe Lioli from Custom Grow 420.
Yeah, what up, YouTube, what up?
He got slapped with trespassing just for filming a video on some railroad tracks. So I can't even imagine what kind of trouble they're looking to get into.
Yeah, it's I was amused by the blocking in the first scene because it's just them like rummaging around their baggage, getting ready to take off on a plane. But they do that for like 10 minutes. It's like they keep walking back and forth to like look at different bags while they're talking to each other.
Yeah, generally you want to have some sort of action going on to introduce your characters, but in this case it's just them rummaging and like literally just saying to each other what their dynamic is.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do? Didn't you pack, or like what's going on?
Yeah, them trying to line up into that 4 shot is like hilarious because they just awkwardly stumble into it looking at nothing to try to create some sense that they're doing something, but it's so unnatural, and they stand up and look ahead and so we can get a great shot of all of the heroes we're going to spend the rest of the movie with.
Oh, well, I guess it shouldn't go without mentioning, before this, there is a cold open that is very ominous and spooky where Lindsay is recording a video on the waters where there's no way she's going to wind up there in this shark movie. And she's like...
This is Lindsay. Lindsay Lewis. My sister and our friends, they're all... If you find this, could you please give it to my family and tell them...
And it's the worst, like, glitch effect I've ever seen applied to anything to make it look like a video that's, you know, freaking out a little bit. But that leads us into them standing on an island, which is introduced by what you think is a voiceover, but it turns out it's just someone talking.
As the young woman stares into the horizon, she yearns for adventures yet to be had, worlds to behold, and dreams to fulfill. She wonders to herself, what remarkable journey awaits with her incredibly beautiful, remarkably bold, and fantastically intelligent older sister at the... Cut!
So we have Lindsay, Paige. They're sisters. But are they friends? Doesn't seem like it. There's some sort of weird tension going on. Paige has decided to recruit Lindsay onto this scuba diving trip into illegal waters, despite her never having done a dive before, never really like being a vlogger before, but at the same time she has more clout for their YouTube audience, and that's why they're exploiting her. And I just have to know like what kind of side hustle she has going on.
So this goes back to the line where they say that they were using her and this other guy as clickbait, and I think it's just because she's dating or one of the other guys in the vlogging group. So it's like it's like YouTube, like people like the fact that they're like a cute couple on YouTube. So I guess that's it. And then you learn like later on in the film that they try to orchestrate a fake breakup to generate views.
Like I thought maybe part of the idea is that like I don't know, maybe they're like weird, like Instagram life goals people. But that's like as much as I could think of. But the movie makes no attempt to, probably because the movie uses its buzzwords for technology and social media without having any understanding of what they mean.
Yeah, I know if I'm flipping through the channels at 2 a.m. and I hit the SyFy channel and I hear the word vlog, my ears perk up and I'm locked in until 5 a.m. watching this movie.
Yeah.
They all pile into the airplane, and we have just another scene where we underline the tensions in this love triangle that's going on. And it's revealed that this high-end vlog channel only has one camera, and it's a GoPro mounted on to Evan's helmet, which he is using to record them, which I thought was funny.
Yeah, dude, like, even vloggers have like nicer mirrorless cameras or DSLRs, or like, and also like multiple cameras.
We see him with that, but instead he decides to shoot a great portion of this vlog that is going to get them millions of hits, as they say.
GoPro, where he doesn't even pan around to look at the other people on the plane. He just like sits on one shot.
He doesn't treat it like he's a cameraman. Like they make a big deal to make him and the other girl like they're the actual crew people who like know what they're doing to an extent. But he just doesn't look at them. He acts like there's not a camera on his head, and like this footage is gonna be fucking unusable.
I will note that his little DSLR that we see him with looks like the most basic, like beginner, like Canon Rebel that's like $300 or $400, like the cheapest DSLR possible, which I thought was kind of funny.
Evan, we take all this time to roast you for having a camera and being weird, and then you do this. You gear shame the man.
You know what? He deserves to be gear shamed.
Oh yeah, we can watch a big Evan versus Evan throwdown.
We are done with the movie proper, and Lindsay, then we see her on a beach, which is very clearly the same exact beach that the rest of the movie was shot near. It's like the same rock formations that she's been struggling on this whole time, which I guess, she returned to relive trauma, because that's what everyone wants to do. And she sets up a camera and records a follow-up vlog to the death of every member of the vlog family.
Hi, everyone. I know it's been a while since our last post. 6 months, actually. But you all heard the stories by now. You all know what happened.
I wanted you all to know that the people who made this channel, they cared about you. Thanks for watching.
I'm Lindsay Lewis, and this is The Lit Life.
Dude, could you imagine, like, tuning into your, like, favorite vlog channel and finding out that they all died tragically and
Yeah.
but getting eaten by sharks?
The Paul house got nuked.
Yeah. No, when you when you find out that the crew from Funhouse went on like a fishing trip and were ripped apart by fucking sea monsters, it's like, how do you fucking convey that to an audience? Has that happened? Like, has there? Because I feel like there has to have been some group of influencers who all just fucking died. At least, maybe not English-speaking ones. But
I feel
Not
like
that,
we'd-
yeah,
I
not
feel
that
like-
I'm aware of.
Yeah, I feel like we'd know about it if something like that happened.
yeah,
She's like, okay, Lit Fam, I know it's been 6 months since there's been anything hitting this channel. I just wanted to wrap up and let you all know that we all loved each other and we were best friends. And it's
Unfortunately,
sad.
I'm the only one left.
And I have no know-how for vlogging, and I'm not very interesting, so that's...
In fact,
my-
I'm canceling the channel.
you guys liked me because you thought my weird relationship with one of the people in the group was #life goals, but now I'm going to be the entire channel. And at which point, the whole subscriber base leaves.
Imagine, like, just tuning out of a YouTube channel, as one
Yeah.
does, for, like, a few years, and you don't hear anything about it, and then you just look back later, and, I mean, it's often that you find that, like, they stop uploading, but then you find that the last upload is like, oh yeah, everyone died.
Yeah, it's
Like, the two best friends, like, the last video uploaded.
they died.
Oh yeah, they violently died because someone broke into their home and like slaughtered them, O.J. Simpson style.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, I used to watch these guys. Oh, I wonder what they've been up to. Oh,
Evan, I'm sure that's going to happen with one of your fishing vloggers. I feel like that's
Main
the
place for that
ideal type
happen.
of person for that sort of
oh
event
actually,
to happen
yeah. Yeah, especially, and couldn't like relate it to this movie.
There's just something
They died horribly on a fishing trip.
There's just something magical about it conceptually. I think every YouTube channel should host a mass suicide or participate in a suicidal event to bring your channel to a close. As
I think the last few months should be like, they're meeting these new people that seem kind of weird, and then slowly over like their daily uploads, it's revealed that they're in like a Jonestown
I
situation.
think it's happening to Brad Jones.
The cult of Doug.
Yeah. No, and I gotta.
So
I gotta remind the audience, these people died because they tried to do like an illegal psychotic thing for no reason for view counts. I think if they leaned into it and actually made them worse people, I'd feel more sympathetic to it. But they're just nothing, so I gotta go, lol. Okay, idiots. Good job.
Yeah, but that's the end of the movie.